Please be seated. So it's my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Manchester in the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. In particular, I'd like to welcome our graduands whose magnificent achievements we're here to celebrate today. We're also delighted to see so many friends, family and supporters here who are providing support and encouragement, not just today, but all the way through your studies and, no doubt, your future careers. Just like their tutors and members of staff in the school and faculties, you can be extremely proud of what you've achieved. When those of you who decided to study here at the University of Manchester, you chose to make a major investment in your future, an investment that began to pay dividends almost as soon as you arrived. During the course of your studies, you will gain many skills and knowledge to help you succeed in the future years. Although you'll be glad to see the back of your assignments as you sit there today, unfortunately for many of you, it'll be professional exams to follow, but I'm sure you will tackle those with the same skill and dexterity as you have your studies here. You'll have developed communication skills, planning, research and writing skills, and those will be of great value in whatever career you decide to choose as you go forward. The way you've balanced your commitment to academic life with other interests, with the many competing distractions the City of Manchester offers. I well remember when I came here as an undergraduate in '78, the rock venues, Manchester United. We were a bad team then. We're a bad team again, so nothing really changes, but I'm still an ardent supporter. And of course, you must not forget the strong, supportive friendships and relationships you have forged here, and I hope they continue for a lifetime. Put simply, your achievement in completing your degree cannot be underestimated for its value, the strong platform it gives you in your career, but also in your private lives. This year is the first year that we will present our first ever Stellify graduates. Stellify is our programme offering students a unique and personalised set of activities designed to help them develop the broader skills that are so important in today's modern world. Social responsibility, highly employable and resourceful global citizens who are able to make a positive contribution whatever they choose to do. We are very proud that so many of our graduating students today took part in those activities and flourished within them. Manchester is already one of the finest universities in the world, in Europe, and we are determined to be even better as we go forward. With around 170 nationalities on campus, the university is truly international, is a truly global institution, and will remain so, valuing its European and international staff, students and alumni going forward. At the very core of our new vision, you will see as you've walked around the campus are the new buildings, the infrastructure in the new facilities, and the commitment to highest research and scholarship. But it isn't just the bricks and mortar that are so important, it's the people, the students, the staff that make this university what it is today. During your studies, you all have, in many ways, enriched, shaped and moulded the University of Manchester to the tremendous benefit not only of yourselves, but your colleagues and those who will follow in your footsteps. By reflecting on your experiences and telling us how we could make things even better, will only make this university stronger in the future. As with everything, the university is changing, will continue to change for the better because of you. So today is much about honouring you for this valuable contribution, as much as your academic achievements today. Armed with your academic success, your skills and your breadth of experiences, there is every reason to be positive about the future. Your job prospects, having studied here, are enviable because employees around the world recognise the value of the degrees that you've obtained and soon will be holding in your hands. Obtaining your degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate your success. But this is a part of a journey of actually association with the University of Manchester, not the end. As I say, I remember fondly to this day sitting where you are in 1981 with the support of family and friends. And I've continued to make contact with the university, first of all in my external industrial professional career, but returning in 2004. In many ways, it was genuinely like coming home to me. The return on your investment continues way beyond today's pomp and ceremony. The career service is available to you for the next 3 years, and you can continue to make use of the world-class libraries. The Alumni Association will be in contact, or remain in contact, linking you with another 380,000 graduates throughout the year. As alumni, you can help future students in so many ways. As ambassadors for the university, in student placements and employment, and directly in the development of the university, which is so vital in the future. So we sincerely hope today will not be your last contact with the university, and remember that our doors are always open to you. So congratulations. So it's with great pleasure today, there you are, Liz, that we welcome Liz Clark to receive an Outstanding Alumni Award in honour of her niece, Rebecca Dykes, a pioneering humanitarian who was so tragically killed in Lebanon in December 2017, just at the age of 30. While studying social anthropology at the University of Manchester, Rebecca developed a growing sense of global injustice. After completing her degree, she vowed to do what she could to make a difference. In 2014, Rebecca joined the Department for International Development before working as a research analyst with the Foreign Office, specialising in Iraq and Libya. Having been promoted to Programme and Policy Manager, she travelled to Lebanon, where she focused her on the improvement of the lives of Syrian and Palestinian refugees. Her legacy continues to this day through the Rebecca Dykes Foundation and its mission to create stable communities in Lebanon and improve the lives of refugees and vulnerable host communities. It is a great privilege to have Rebecca's aunt, Liz Clark, with us today, and many of her family and friends are also in the audience. And we are delighted to honour Rebecca Dykes with an Outstanding Alumni Award during this ceremony. I would like now to call upon Miss Liz Clark to deliver the citation.
Associate Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, on behalf of my family, I would like, excuse me, to thank you for giving this award to Rebecca. It means an enormous amount to our family. Becky was working on humanitarian projects in Lebanon when she was tragically killed in 2017. She was just age 30. Her life may have been cut short, but her life was packed with passion, commitment, and achievements. She was Programme and Policy Manager for the government's Department for International Development in Lebanon, where she focused on improving lives of Syrian and Palestinian refugees and impoverished women in Lebanese communities. Becky had arrived in Manchester in 2005 to study for a degree in social anthropology, having spent her teenage years in school in the UK. It was a long way from her childhood home in Hong Kong. She had family roots in Manchester, where I have lived most of my life. Her mother, my sister, went to Manchester High School for Girls, Chetham's Music School, before studying music at Cambridge University. Also, my great-great-grandfather was a professor of music here in Manchester University in the 19th century, so we have a long kind of history Both my parents played in the Halle Orchestra, and Becky's father was a barrister in Manchester before moving to Hong Kong in 1985. So there were plenty of emotional ties for Becky to come to our city. Becky lived in Owens Park, which I'm sure many of you graduates know, in her first year and then shared a house. She enjoyed an active social life, building up a circle of friends like her were driven by a sense of social justice. She regularly attended demonstrations and protests, helping give a voice to a variety of good causes. After her degree, Becky joined the Voluntary Services Overseas Exchange Programme, seeing it as a chance to get involved in the struggle for social justice internationally. These issues were close to her heart. This involved travel and exploring different cultures, two of Becky's biggest passions. Becky was destined to work on humanitarian issues. To further her international career, she gained an MA in International Security and Global Governance from Birkbeck, University of London. She then had several posts in the Foreign Office covering Libya and Iraq. She then secured her dream job in Lebanon as Programme and Policy Manager, supporting humanitarian projects. She was sadly in the wrong place at the wrong time when her life was taken. In fact, hours before she died, she had successfully secured the future of a Palestinian youth project which improves social stability in Palestinian communities across Lebanon. At her funeral, Cabinet Minister Penny Mordaunt, who was then the Secretary of State for International Development, said Rebecca changed thousands of lives for the better. If we judge her on those achievements, she achieved a lifetime's worth. So Becky may no longer be with us, but her work and her passion for social justice live on. Her legacy includes an annual Chevening Scholarship funded by the Foreign Office for a Palestinian or Lebanese woman to study for a master's degree in peace and conflict, or gender studies in the UK. These scholars may well follow in Becky's footsteps to choose to study in Manchester. In addition, the charity established in her name, the Rebecca Dykes Foundation, has raised many thousands of pounds for projects in Lebanon to enable female empowerment and prevent violence against women. Most recently, Becky's Bathhouse in Lesbos in Greece is providing a safe space for women refugees and their children to help with hygiene and welfare. If she was here today, Becky would counsel you graduates to take advice from others. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams. Becky read about the countries and conflicts where she was going and built up a substantial knowledge for her chosen career. If you can, find a mentor to help you, like Becky did. As a family, we know that Becky would both be surprised and proud of today's award. She was fully committed to the needs of those less fortunate than herself and wanted to help others. As a result of her attitude, perseverance and passion, she leaves a lasting legacy which inspires us all. Associate Vice President, I present to you for the award of Outstanding Alumni, Rebecca Dykes.
Thank you for that eloquent speech, and we are very proud to have had Becky here as a student and to honour her memory. My name is Brian Heafy, and I'm the head of School of Social Sciences. So on behalf of my colleagues in the school, it is my honour to offer congratulations to all of you, our graduates. Now, as you know, we're here to honour social anthropology students who have completed their degrees in social anthropology with international study. Sociology students, I'm a sociologist, but I promise to be fair when it comes to clapping later. And the BA on social sciences. So, as you know, and just to inform you, the school offers a range of specialist degree programs in economics, politics, sociology, social anthropology and philosophy, and 3 interdisciplinary programs. Now, you might well have taken options from some of those. And one of our long-standing degrees has been the Bachelor of Arts in Economic and Social Studies. You'll certainly have mixed with what we call BA Econ students. The largest degree program in the school, that is. And then we also provide the Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, what we like to call the BAS degree. You might well have studied with BAS students, which affords the opportunity to follow a broader range of social science subjects. And finally, this morning, earlier, too early for me, the PPE program, we honored the students on that, and it focuses on pressing issues in politics, philosophy, and economics. So at this ceremony, we are celebrating the success of you, our social anthropologists, our sociologists, and our social scientists. And we are delighted that you, first of all, came here, you achieved well enough to come here, and that you have been with us for the last 3 years. Now, I'm going to have a little shift in tone, because one of the advantages of being ahead of school at an occasion like this is I can be more rowdy than most people who are presenting. Or I can encourage you to be more rowdy than most people who are presenting. So, what I'd like you to do, graduates, is stand up. Now, to all of you who are standing, I'd like you to turn to the audience, your friends and family. And now I'd like you to give them a round of applause for the support they've given you for the last 3 years. Now I'd like you to give them a round of applause with some yelping involved. Come on. And now, after me, I'd like you to say, thank you. Come on. Louder. For your financial. Go on. Hey, louder. Emotional. And practical. Support. Now, could those of you in the audience, I'm calling you, friends and family, for those of you who can stand, could you stand up, please? And I want you to face the graduates and look them in the eyes. So, I'd like you to first of all congratulate them by giving them the loudest round of applause. Stay standing, stay standing. Now, you're much rowdier than the philosophy this morning, but it was early, as I said. So repeat after me, friends and family. You. You. Louder. You. You. And I really want you to emphasize the next word. Oh. Oh. Us. Big. Time. We. Will. Be coming. To collect. As soon. As you. Get a well-paid job. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Have a seat. Right. Just under 3 years ago, we saw you on your first day of university life. At the induction, I looked at a sea of new undergraduate faces and saw an innocent-looking crew, friendly, open-minded, and enthusiastic, eager to engage with others, with new ideas, new knowledge, and to learn new skills. In your first year, many of you did that. Although, it has to be said that some of you probably learned a lot more about the delights of the Manchester nightclubs, pubs, and social life. 2 years ago, on your return to your second year, many of you reconnected with your university friends and social life. That look of innocence had slightly gone, I'm afraid. But there was a look of a more serious enthusiasm in your faces. I have to say, you didn't look as fresh as you did in the first year, but you look gorgeous. I mean, who are these people? I've never seen them before. You scrub up well. Some of you kept clubbing and pubbing, but you also engaged in a more serious way with your subject. And then last year, there was a new look that you all had, a slightly rabbit caught in the headlights look. It's serious this time. A more determined, slightly twitchy-eyed look of seriousness and determination. You were going towards the last great push and test of your endurance. And you know what? You succeeded. You are here. You are about to graduate. Many of you will have a sense of freedom from study, per se. Some of you will be free to study more. PhDs, master's programs. But I warn you, look at the staff here. If you do PhDs, this is what you're going to end up like. I'm 35. But the upside and downside of this is that many of you will never have the sense of freedom that you have had as an undergraduate again. Not all of you. But the good thing is you are now free to face the world of work and/or further study as a fledgling social scientist with the knowledge, insight, and skills that gives you and that you will hopefully build upon in your life. But hold on. For those of you, for the audience, what's a social scientist? What's an anthropologist, a sociologist? What do they do? How do they apply the skills, knowledge, and so on that we have offered and that you have taken up? First, there are many kinds of social scientists: economics, politics, philosophy, social anthropology, sociology. And within each of these, there are different kinds of sociologists, anthropologists, and so on. We're not producing robots. But what we are, I hope, producing, and I think you embody, is a social science-informed, active citizens who help us to analyze and thereby understand action and interaction at all levels of society. From individuals to households, from families to communities, from regions to national institutions and governments to global networks. The major contribution of and the need for the social sciences is to investigate and know how the human world, the world that is made as it is made and shaped by humans, the social world that we inhabit. To explain it and to inform public debate on it carefully, specifying what challenges we confront and how we might address them. Social scientists, for those of you who don't know, work in a vast array of areas where human action needs to be known and addressed. It is social science that is required to make sense of the past, the present, but as important, if not more important, or possible futures. To inform our sense of the social, economic, and technological, for example, directions and challenges we could take, or the challenges we do face and the directions we could take, and to deal with these challenges and to achieve, how to deal with these challenges and how to achieve our desired outcomes. For me, and for other people, and you don't have to share this view, the issue is one of social good. How do we engage in the world in a way that makes a contribution to the social good? That doesn't mean you all have to become volunteers or priests or nuns or whatever, but that notion of the social good is something that for me is crucial to what we have offered you a sense of in our degrees, in these degrees at Manchester. So these are the kinds of issues we then have to engage in as social scientists, so that we do engage with, are first order questions that researchers, teachers, practitioners and students engage with, and I'm only now going to scratch the surface. So let's begin, for the moment, with just one local, that is UK-based, element of the current landscape, and some of the challenges that emerge from that. Challenges that will transform not only how we organize ourselves as humans and societies, but what we think about our everyday future lives and those of our children. In recent years, we have witnessed many general elections, the continuing devolution agenda, referendum in Scotland some time ago, another push for it now, through to, of course, the promotion of the Northern Powerhouse. Manchester is a key part of that. So how is this all going to play out? Not just of itself, but together with Brexit, for example, and changes to the US and Chinese domestic and foreign policy, and social political change in other countries, what does that mean for us? And I think social scientists, anthropologists, sociologists are very well placed to explore and to start to answer these questions. How will these things shape our everyday lives, our communities, our regions, our families, our nations, our security? Now let's broaden that out slightly to the deep and hotly debated question of sovereignty and control, which lies at the heart of the UK's uncertain future with Europe and the rest of the world. A relationship that must reconcile issues of migration, ethnicities, economic performance, and the pace of social change, but both at home and globally. And whilst we deal with that, we could throw into the pot, as many of the sociologists here will know, intergenerational justice and the relative claims of the young and old to citizenship, social care and aging, gender and sexuality, race and inequality, regional instability, online data, confidentiality, the way in which the world in which we live is being transformed by technology and the World Wide Web. But evidently, and not least, also social change. Or sorry, not social change, climate change. So, as I said at the beginning of that little speech there, all of these are first-order questions for social science researchers, teachers, practitioners, and students. It barely scratches the surface. Understanding social attitudes, beliefs, and everyday practices, what people do in their everyday lives, is as challenging and as important as the so-called natural sciences. And I, for one, are glad that you committed to this. Individuals, groups, networks, and organizations make up society, and we need to know the ever-changing ways in which they work, especially if we aim to develop good societies. So, no wonder then that the skills that you have as social scientists are in high demand by businesses, government, and voluntary organizations, as well as big data, social network, and data science analysis. An array of businesses and institutions and organizations are also looking to benefit from what we used to call micro-analysis, micro-data analysis, anthropology, sociology, qualitative data, as well as quantitative. Above all, businesses and organizations are interested in the socially reflexive skills of social scientists, the skills that enable them to think about the everyday realities of what humans do, their effects and their implications, and how change might come about, and how we might shape the direction of that change. So for you, graduates, having been taught by some of the very best social science researchers, anthropologists and sociologists, and teachers internationally, who work at the University of Manchester, the future is bright. May not be orange, but it's bright. And we hope that you will use the knowledge and skills you now have in a way that most benefits you, and that you use them in a socially responsible way. You should all be extremely confident in your own abilities and skills, no matter what disciplinary background in the social sciences you've come from. We hope that, we hope that you will take away very fond memories of your time here at Manchester. And it's certainly the case that individual and maybe smaller groups of staff will miss you. This is quite an emotional time of the year for us. We've spent 3 years annoying you with emails, and now you're off. So we hope that you will stay in touch and engage with us through our alumni networks. Congratulations. My colleagues who's sitting somewhere here to talk about love. I don't know why, but I assume she meant your love of anthropology and sociology. So I hope you found that. But then I was thinking, well, actually, I've written a book. I have written a book. And not just one. And that book is about families of choice. So I'm not going to talk about love. I'm going to talk about families of choice. And families of choice are families that are made up of our families of origin, and our friends, and the people who are most important to us in our lives. Yeah? So it's biology and it's social connections that aren't just about biology. And then I was thinking, how do I turn this into an entertaining end of presentation speech? And then I was thinking, well, these people over here might remember a song. And so I could embarrass them by asking them to sing it. And it's called We Are Family. A show of hands for anyone who remembers that song. Come on. Right, graduates, I want you to go. We are family. I've got all my graduates with me. Come on. Woo! Okay, thank you. I now introduce my colleague Jeanette Edwards, who will call out the names of the graduates and who will be offered their certificates by the Associate Vice President.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the Social Science with Honours, Hani Abdul Qadir. Emily Agatu. Romana Akhtar. Tamina Akhtar. Shamin Ali. Kirsty Isla Bard. William James Beaumont. Sive Isabel Beckman. Holden Big. Karina Beatrice Boros. Robert Brown. Nicole Marie Burgess. Rodri George Parry Burnett. Gabriella Darcy Byrne. Nirav Chandy. Yun Chow. Louis Cheeseman. Lama Chimaya. Holly Nicole Pope. Charlotte Cornwell. Elise Darby Crane. Dominique Cutts. Christopher Dillon. Francesca Paloma Fines. Ariadne Fisher. Charlotte Floyer. Nina Jessie Harris Forsing. Nathan Fraser Carroll. Bethany Gibbons. Matilda Grossman. Jack Hayes. Cormac Hir Haron. Bryony Holmes Dixon. Nat Hoskins. Bethany Megan Housley. Francisca Safia Howard. Sichuan Huang. Maria Hergis. Husia Hussein. Jade Shannon Jeffrey. Georgia Johnson. Nathan Johnson. Tessa Kaiser. Ellen Kingston. Hannah Emily Kinraid. Charlie Lamble. Sam William Langford. Rosie Latchford. Michaela LaRue. Rachel Logan. Rory Lyons. Isla Grace Zavos McRae. Bertram Ivo Courtney Mahar. Emma Jane Alice Mallet. Elizabeth Martha McCormick. Rosie McDougall Fraser. Harry McGilligot. Jessica Ellen McGuinness. Amelia Meissner. Rachel Malone. Nathaniel Moody. Eliana Sabrina Moonigan. Joseph Muir. Emily Norman. Grace Opara. Mia Peacock. Catherine Jane Proctor. Heather Proctor. Amy Elizabeth Roberts. William Richard Henry Robinson. Charlie Sanderson. Benjamin James Sharp. Joseph David Sheldon. Melissa Elizabeth Iris Siddle. Danielle Louise Smith. Isabel Lily Southgate. Matthew Thomas. Zihan Tian. Clara Valentova. Erin Willerton. Catherine Margaret Wright. Matthew Wynne. And for the degree of Bachelor of Social Science in Social Anthropology with honours, Jimena Patricia Altamarino Rosas. Madeline Eve Arledge. Julia Carol Ashford. Tessa Campbell Bannister. Gwen Rose Bainham. Isabella Blackley. Eleanor Brucker. Phoebe Cornford. Bethany Matilda Croydon. Philippine Dodd. Ella Davis Olivet. Carolina Duskova. Rhiannon Fieldson. Laura Rhiannon Frampton. Molly Louise Freeman. Amelia Mary Louise Graham. Sophie Holden. India Huggett. Eleanor Catherine Hurley. Sabrina Jones. Christine Louise Larotte. Thomas Long. Poppy Amelia Luck. Lottie Lyons Clark. Rebecca MacDonald. Aideen Patricia McPeak. Henry J. McVerter. Patrick Harvey Moore. Chloe Peck. Archie Proctor. Matilda Ransom. Gemma Robbins. Rebecca Seaford. Maya Tunley. Isabel Welton. Sarah Marie Whitaker. Anna Lucy Whitley. Shalona Zon. And in social anthropology with international study with honours, Georgia Irene Aleshin. Calypso Jasmine Elizabeth April. Joss William Bennett. Angarad Boddington Jones. Jonathan Boyd. Helena Florence Buckley. Daisy Dora Alexander Courtauld. Isabel Hannam. Thomas William Gilmore Hennington. Emily Osborne. Kyle Blaine Schmidt. Eloise Kate Longfield Skeet. Rebecca Spruce. Nikita Urmila Badolia. And in sociology with honours, Doris Begley. Molly Beresford. Faye Boosfield. Rabia Butt. Cheng Chow. Amy Elizabeth Dawn Clark. Abby Cleo. Jennifer Louise Collins. Naomi Ann Cotton. Bethan Victoria Council. Patsy Davis. Faith Jade Ditzel. Thomas Down. Christabel Faulkner. Adam Friedman. Kate Gibb. Francis Gillow. Jasmine Givnan. Amy Glennon. Emily Glynn. Natasha Louisa Godwin. Joseph Gautier. Siobhan Claire Gowdy. Lucy Margaret Hodgkin. Joanna Hodgkinson. Rachel Hollins. Roslyn Katrina Jayabalan. Layla Khan. Yoon Hwa Kim. Georgia Alice Lines. James Malone. Meg McCormack. Cara Jane Mello. Amina Mia. Mawahib Mohamud. Louise Morris. Alice Murfitt. Zvi Oduba. Rebecca Pierce. Mai Nok Fung. Chloe Pilkington. Rachel Pound. Kira Power. Yvonne Kwati Papafio. Shanice Silvera. Lydia Grace Sudworth. Mika Suzuki. Tai Hu Shi. Miriam Tenquist. Abigail Wayman. Georgia Mary Jane Whiting. Rachel Elizabeth Williamson. Lydia Grace Wilson. Alexandra Wood. Ho Ching Yu. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Politics and Modern History with honours, Grace Emmanuel Katerina Marek. And for the degree of Politics, Philosophy and Economics with honours, Elizabeth Peace Onwuk Okeye. Vanessa Watkins.
Put your caps on your head with the tassel to the left. I think we're nearly there. So could all the guests, family and supporters please stand? And join me in congratulating all our graduates. So once again, on behalf of the university, I want to congratulate all the graduates here today on your excellent achievements, and I wish you every success in your future careers and everything that goes with it in your future lives. I now declare the ceremony closed.